Hello, my name is Fluffy Ruffs. So, I used to be a singles player, and this was during the Oras days where I really enjoyed using megas like Mega Altaria, and I really wanted to see if there's a possibility that I can use Mega Altaria in Champions. And even though I'm Masters ranked in there so far, though that's mainly thanks to Mega Meganium and Rain, I felt like I wanted to try and play another type of team that I felt like would probably play more to my style of how I like to play with mons I really wanted to use. And I think after finding out that Mega Altaria special attack is not actually that bad, in my opinion, I was thinking, could I make this type of team work? Now, the last mon here, hawlucha, I felt like could be pretty decent against Sun teams. Like it could do pretty well against Venusaur, and it can one-shot Charizard Y with Rock Slide, and Mega Hawlucha cannot miss because it's no guard, so it wouldn't be able to miss a Rock Slide. So I felt like this would be a good idea, and I also have a normal Altaria having Cloud 9, which can be pretty useful. Um, to where I don't know if I'd really do this, but if I was to go up against Sun, there might be a possibility I could bring in both Altaria and hawlucha, but I'd likely still be megaing the hawlucha. I think Basque Legion with adaptability under rain is really, really good. And with Choice Scarf, so you're not really missing out on speed too much. So I don't have to rely on Swift Swim as well. So Psychic Fangs is also pretty useful against things like Sneasler. And surprisingly, Toxicroak and Politoed have been really, really good for me on Champion so far. Even though Pelipper is the more common rain setter, and obviously has more utility and stuff, I've had games where Politoed felt really good as well. But for this team specifically, there's a potential chance I will switch over Politoed to Pelipper instead. But there have been some endgames where Perish Song could be useful. Perish Song would can force switch outs. So even if they're trying to set up on you, if they don't, switch out in time, they can risk dying or going down rather. And Toxicroak has been pretty useful, where low kick has been really good. I feel like I haven't tried taunt on it yet, so like this team is still kind of in the experimental phase. Kinda. Poison Jab has been really good against things like Whimsicott and stuff. I feel like this kind of team is kind of underrated because even after the sash, when rain is up, you gain more HP, and if the Toxicroak is ignored enough, yeah, my other Toxicroak on Champions has Protect. This one has Taunt, and that's because of Trick Room teams. But yeah, if they ignore my Toxicroak enough, it could potentially heal enough from rain to take one more hit from something and still be pretty impactful to end game results. And then Arcalodon, so this is a different type of Arcalodon. Now, normally people go Stamina, and I may go back to Stamina, but as I just said, this is like experimental. So I'm going to see how Stalwart plays out. And the main reason I'm going Stalwart is because Mega Floette teams are pretty scary. In my previous Rain team, I have Corviknight Knight, and Floette teams are kind of struggling into my Corviknight Knight, which is pretty cool, because it's Corviknight Knight also under Rain, and despite the redirection, Corviknight Knight has been very hard for Floette teams to usually deal with. Even after one Calm Mind, Floette isn't doing too much to it. But since I have Arcalodon here, it's obviously Arcalodon is too much of an obvious threat to leave alone, so it's likely going to get targeted more. So I felt like if I wanted it to be more useful in the matchups against like Mega Floette, I was feeling like maybe Stalwart could be good, because instead of having like a mouse hold redirect a flash cannon into it or a Volcarona redirect it, it would ignore the redirection and hit the Floette guaranteed. And then I have the Choppleberry in the case of like fighting a Sneasler. So this um allows me to go for leads where even if they have a Sneasler, I don't have to fear it because I have Stalwart. Not Stalwart, Choppleberry. I was also thinking about maybe I can go entrainment, but like when I look at the rest of the team, I don't really need entrainment because most of my moves are pretty accurate. The only things that are like not that accurate is like Muddy Water and Draco Meteor, but I don't think it's really worth running entrainment for that. So I felt like going Rock Slide is better here. I do have to keep in other matchups in mind, like Sun, because Charizard Y is really good. And I hear Mega Gengar teams are really strong right now too. But apparently it's not the Perish Trap version. So, yeah. I'm just going to do a few matches and just see how things go before I go back into Champions and continue my run there. Because I am currently building this team on there. Alright, so we're up against a Trick Room team, and definitely looks like it's hard Trick Room. Has King Gambit with Sun. So, I think this... I'm not sure if this is a Altaria angle. Well, actually, Altaria is not bad here. If I can set up a Cotton Guard, I'm not threatened too much by King Gambit, and I do resist fire moves. So I think Altaria lead with a... Well, I can't... It's going to be a Farig, right? So I should probably go Basque Legion. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay, this is looking like I go Altaria, Toxicroak, and then Archaludon, Politoed in the back, and I think I set up the end game for Archaludon to win it. But depending on how this game goes, because he just Ice Beam me, right? And okay, this would be a really good time to be stamina, so that I wouldn't have to fear either of these two later on. I feel like I'm gonna Mega Evolve and go Cotton Guard and go for a Taunt and a Farig and hope. Let's see what he does. He does go for Fake Out. Okay, I get the Cotton Guard. So now I believe he's going to think I'm a threat, and I think I'm gonna go into Politoed here. I do want to get Drizzle up. It'll empower his water moves, but nobody really cares about that too much. And I can get my Toxicroak to full HP, so if Farig targets it with a Psychic move, it will take the Focus Sash. So I'm gonna go for Hyper Voice and switch into... Actually, I should protect here, right? Yeah, I should protect here, go Politoed. Just to try and stall out Trick Room a little bit. Is it Ice Beam? It's Water Spout. And it's with Rain up too. That's really strong. Okay. I don't know how much Altaria is going to take from that. But... Actually, if he's going to spam that, I'm going to go right back to Toxicroak here. That's a lot of damage. Okay. So I can protect, and I'll go for a Poison Jab into Farig, because I need I feel like I really want to get rid of the Trick Room Setter. I don't think I mind the Blastoise too much. Goes for Ice Beam this time. I go for Poison Jab. And now I can switch back to Politoed. And I can go Arcaludon here, I feel like. Yeah, Arcaludon's good here. If he gets rid of Politoed, that's fine. Aura Sphere. Okay. Not sure why he went Aura Sphere. Oh, he predicted Arcaludon to go in that spot. That's why. Okay. So in this situation, how much did Hyper Voice do before? 42%? Okay. I can go back to Altaria, and I can Hyper Voice again, and I can Electro Shot the Blastoise. Or maybe a better play would be... No, because if he doesn't protect... Would he protect here? Because if he... So I'm thinking I should probably either Hyper Voice and get the Electro Shot off, or if he goes for Protect and he has King Gambit in the back, would it... It probably doesn't matter. I think I just go for this, honestly. Just go for the Hyper Voice. Because I don't think a +3 Altaria would still live an Iron Head, right? Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. And Politoed's gone, but I got at least one use of it. Of Electro Shot. Now... Ooh, okay, he has Torkoal. So he doesn't have King Gambit. I think I simply still go for a Hyper Voice. Yeah, I think Hyper Voice, Flash Cannon is fine. Because the Hatterene might commit to trying to use Trick Room. And he probably thinks I should target the Torkoal so he doesn't get an Eruption off. But, yeah. Okay, that's game. Alright. Next game. So I'm imagining people are picking up on the Earthworm tech thing, where you go Shed Tail and you get a lot of value with having your Mega be behind the Shed Tail, and that's a lot of pressure because now you gotta deal with like a Garchomp and the Mega behind it. So I think my lead here, he doesn't have Weather, so I could either go... It might be too risky, actually. I think... It might be too risky going hawlucha at first. Actually, maybe Mega Hawlucha would be fine here. If he goes Rotom... Okay, I think I go Toxicroak first. And then Politoed. And there's a question of, do I want to go Arcaludon? Well, actually, no, I think Basculegion. Okay, Toxicroak, Basculegion, Politoed, Hawlucha. I think that's my play. So, obviously, I want to taunt this. Okay, this could... Does Aerodactyl go for dual Wing Beats and get rid of my Toxicroak quickly? Or does he go for Tailwind? I think my best play... Because I don't want to allow him to have a thing up, right? Especially when I don't have Mega Altaria to use Hyper Voice. Although it's probably going to be Mega Delphox behind it anyway. I think I go for the Aerodactyl. Goes for Protect. Oh, because he knows I have Fake Out. Right. Okay. So now that he knows I'm going to taunt this, the question is now... I may have to go... Do I mind if he goes Tyranitar behind... Actually, I don't mind. Wait, no, I think I do mind. because I think this is fine. Actually, I think this is fine. Because instead of going Delphox, I'm trying to see if I can bait him to go into Tyranitar. So it is Sash. I go right back into Toxicroak? Wait, should I go hawlucha instead, actually? No, I can go Toxicroak and force out another Protect. Okay. I'm hoping it's T-Tar and not a Mega Delphox behind it. Because I feel like Mega Delphox behind it would be scarier to deal with. So now I can go right back to Basculegion. And I can force out another Protect. Well, I did Protect the first time. Maybe he won't do it this time. Maybe he won't do it this time. Okay, he doesn't fall for it. He doesn't fall for it. He doesn't fall for it. So my play here has to be Flip Turn. I think Flip Turn Low Kick. But he might just switch right back in Orthworm and maybe Shed Tail again. I don't know if you can do that. But if I can get rid of... Actually, this might work. This might work. This might work. He's faster than Scarf Basculegion without Tailwind up. Maybe he expected me to switch out my Toxicroak there. But if he did, I don't know. I still wouldn't know why you wouldn't select that slot. You could have just gotten rid of my Politoed there if you expected that. But he doesn't know I have hawlucha in the back still. So I can go for a Muddy Water. And he doesn't have thing anymore. So he either has to take a Muddy Water or allow me to taunt the Orthworm. Oh, you can just do that. Never mind. Right, you can just do that. My bad. Okay. So he is pretty smart with that, actually. Because this late game, if I go for Wave Crash, I cannot... Yeah. So I have to go... I'm forced to go Last Respects here. I have to Last Respects this. Does he have Protect? He does have Protect. I think it's safer to go Last Respects into this. Go for a Mega. And then... Oh my goodness, this is so risky. Because I don't think hawlucha... No, hawlucha is not faster than Mega Arrow. Neither of them are faster than Mega Arrow. That's the problem. Neither of them are faster than Mega Arrow. So I think I just have to go for this. Double Protect. Oh, he was expecting the high jump kick, that's why. So he might dual wing beat the hawlucha. He might. I'm going to expect him to do that, and I'm going to high jump kick the Orthworm. But dual wing beat is probably just going to KO anyway. He didn't crit. He didn't crit. Oh, it worked. Oh, it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Oh, what a turnaround. What a turnaround. Holy, what a turnaround. But Delphox might still be faster. So... He probably thinks I'm Swift Swim, but I'm not. I'm Scarfed. I am Scarfed Basculegion. It's faster? Really? Okay, interesting. I'm assuming Mega Delphox is as fast. I'm assuming Mega Delphox is as fast as Um, let's see. I'm not max speed, right? If I just look here. 127, 187. 187. Okay, let's look at the calculator real quick. So, put in hawlucha. Okay, Mega Altaria. So I'm Jolly Max Speed versus Delphox versus Timid Max Speed. Oh, it's 134. Oh, hold up. Level 50. It's 204. Yikes. Interesting. Okay. And then my Basque Legion, which was Choice Scarf. If my Basque Legion is Jolly, it would have outsped. But my Basque Legion is Adamant, so I never outspeed it. Okay. So that's an adjustment I'm gonna have to make on champions, is I have to make my Basque Legion Jolly instead of Adamant. I kinda like Jolly more, mainly because I'd be able to be Adamant. I like Adamant more because I have more damage, but I'm not technically max attack, but yeah, I think I would have to make a sacrifice to go Jolly. Maybe I don't need as much speed though, like maybe I can go up to, yeah, 205, so it's 212, right? So I'd go up to 137, and then I think I'll just put myself to max attack, or more bulk actually, because I had more HP before. So Jolly 137, and then some more HP so I can live hits better. Or maybe I should just put it more into attack since I'm not adamant anymore. Yeah, maybe this is okay. So 162, so like 2 points lower, which doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, if it used what? Dazzle Gleam? 252. Okay, so that play he did with the Aerodactyl was smart. That was actually a smart play for the end game for Delphox to just clean up. So one of the other things I was thinking about earlier to make an adjustment for this team is, even though you could, like, hear me earlier calling out for like Cotton Guard can make me tanky against King Gambit potentially. One issue I may have is that may not be something I need. I may not actually need Cotton Guard as much as I probably think. There is Sneasler with Dire Claw though. But Altaria also gets Tailwind. So the question would be, do I want to go Tailwind over Cotton Guard? Or do I want to go Pelipper over Politoed? I'm going to play one more game and see how that goes. But I think when it comes to the Delphox matchup, I'm going to want to use Archelodon. And I think I may want to revert it back to Stamina. Because even though this is a good way of dealing with Mega Floettes, Floette also isn't that common, and there's other types of teams I gotta deal with. So let's do a third one. Alright, so it's another Sand team with Mega Chestnut or Mega Tyranitar. Um, hmm. And he has an Arcalodon in the case of rain teams. So, unless this may be a power herb. Wait, power herb's not in the game, right? There's no power herb. Yeah, there's no power herb, so you can't go that type of set. Um, I think my lead here should be. I think we go Croak. I think Croak, Basculegion, Arcalodon in the back. Or I could probably go Icy Wind on Politoed for this specific team. That might actually be the play. Just for some speed control since I don't have a Tailwind user yet. And then I wouldn't be bringing in Mega Altaria, but Mega Altaria would be good here. I think it would actually, because Weather Ball. No, I'm gonna lead that, and I'm gonna go Toxicroak. I'm gonna go Politoed in the back, and then I'm gonna go Arcalodon. Or actually, is hawlucha better? Hawlucha is better, but I'm running out of time. Hawlucha is better, but I'm running out of time. That's my bad. But I can still try out Altaria, so. Okay. He expected rain. He's probably going to Flash Cannon this slot. I don't know if he has Ice Fang. So I feel like what I probably could do here is I could protect. You know what? No, go Cotton Guard and go for Low Kick. Does go for Flash Cannon. Goes for Lash Specs early. Okay. Now I want to Mega Evolve and... Hold on. I'm faster than both of them. So that's a Swift Swim Basculegion. I can go for Hyper Voice here. And I can go for another Low Kick into the Arcalodon. Or I could Poison Jab the Basculegion. What should I do? What should I do? I think I try to make sure I get rid of their Arcalodon. And I'd have my Arcalodon able to win the late game. Okay, so even if Altaria manages to go down, I think I've set up my Arcalodon so far to do a lot in the end game. And Toxicroak can be a threat to Chestnut with Poison Jabs. So now it has Weather Up. I think I just continue to go Hyper Voice. And I again threaten the Tyranitar with a Low Kick. Yeah, there's nothing stopping me here, I don't think. I mean, maybe I'm thinking too much into this? Both go down. You should have protected for sure. And then I do have Politoed here. No one else benefits from sand anyway at this point. And then he has Luxray, so I just do this. And I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to be toxic, but yeah. I missed. This for Wild Charge, takes my Politoed. Does a lot of damage. I'll just Weather Ball this. Draco Meteor. Or just Flash Cannon it. Alright. I don't think I want to end it on that. I want like a one more good one if possible. So I'm going to try again, and this time we will have Icy Wind on my Politoed. Alright, another Delphox team with Sand and an Aegislash. And my Lotic has been getting picked up in usage recently because Coil Hypnosis has been going kind of crazy. So I think I will lead with Altaria. Wait. No, I go Altaria, Toxicroak again, Politoed in the back, and Basculegion. I remember to make it Jolly this time, right? Okay, it is Jolly. We're good. 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 Shadow Sneak can be very worrisome if he does have Aegislash in the back. So my idea here is to go for the Cotton Guard and fake out the Excadrill. That's likely. Actually, I should calc that. Hold on. Altaria Mega. Oops. Altaria. I need blank set for Mega. So I have 3 HP plus 3 defense versus Excadrill. I don't know if this is adamant though. It might be. If it's Jolly. Okay. Iron Head, Jolly. Jolly would not one shot. If it's adamant though, it still wouldn't one shot. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So if I Mega now and go for Hyper Voice, I can go for a low kick into the Excadrill. Don't want to do that. It's risky, but if I get rid of his Excadrill, I think it's worth it. Because Toxicroak is basically to help whittle down the enemy team. Oh my goodness, he gets the... Yeah. So I can Weather Ball this. Do I want to risk... I don't have Protect either. I think I have to just accept Toxicroak going down here. Yeah, I think I just have to. But I am not sure what Mega Delphox can do to Mega Altaria except for Dazzle Gleam. And I don't know if it'll do much. I should probably calc that too right after this. And he already has Sand up. No! I should have put in Basculegion! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. I still think he's going to focus the Altaria because he's whittling it down. So I'm going to go for a Hyper Voice. It's... Yeah, I think my Altaria is going to take in... Actually, I could Protect here. Yeah, Protect, go Basculegion. Protect, go Basculegion. I think it's going to take a lot of the aggression. It's Mega Tyranitar. Does he use a Dark move here? Oh, double focused. Okay. Before the sand came up, was I faster? Do I challenge the Excadrill? Excadrill, okay, Excadrill, who's Sand Sweeper, level 50. Am I faster? Basculegion. I should be faster. Okay, that's what happens when you calc for too long. My bad. That's what happens when you calc for too long. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. I'm going to go for Icy Wind. And then I'm going to go for a Muddy Water and see. Yeah, I just don't win. Okay. So, yeah, GG. Calced for too long. Alright. I was faster, but I couldn't make the right play in time, so... Is this... Did I just play this person a while ago? It doesn't matter. Anyway. I'm going to start off by allowing Rain to be up. And then I'm going to also go... Toxicroak? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, at this point, I want to just go Stamina. I'm gonna be honest. I have not seen a Floette or a Follow Me team in so long, and I don't know if I'll see them on Champions. If they are on Champions, I think I'll just test it out there at that point. But I'm not seeing them on Showdown. So Polito, Toxicroak in the back. I want to have. Wait, no. What am I doing? What am I doing? I want to go Toxicroak, Basculegion, Politoed, Mega Altaria. Okay, there we go. So the play here should be. I don't know if it has Will-O-Wisp. That'd be pretty scary though. Yeah, no. It's just gonna Volt Switch. It's gonna Volt Switch. Oh boy, it's gonna Volt Switch. What should I do? I think I should be faster than the Rotom. I'm gonna go ahead and flip turn to the Politoed. But there's a chance the Garchomp just goes for Protect, and I get nothing out of it. So, oh my goodness. He's Scarf Chomp? He's Scarf Chomp, okay. So that means he's going to Volt Switch my Toxicroak then. Yeah, okay. The other thing I'm hoping for Champions later is that they make a open team sheet mode, because I'm gonna be honest, although I've been playing closed team sheet for years, I'm honestly getting tired of closed team sheet. I want to play open team sheet. Showdown has open team sheet, but Champions doesn't. So go for Cotton Guard, and then go for a. Oh my goodness, I can't Ice Beam it because I got rid of Ice Beam, and because he has a King Gambit right beside him, I can't Icy Wind either. This is so cooked. This is so cooked. Okay, I gotta protect. I have to protect here. Goes for Sucker. Did he just hit his Gambit? Hello? Wait a minute. Okay, now that I've got that up, we can do this. And we can go Muddy Water. Do I want a Muddy Water? I'm a Muddy Water. Yeah, I'm a Muddy Water. Yeah, I have to go for this play. Wait, the Cloud9 stays? Cloud9 stays the turn that you Mega, but it goes away the turn after. Interesting. Okay. So I can go for Weather Ball again, and I can actually Icy Wind. So I'm gonna protect here, and I'm gonna go for Icy Wind. But I probably don't live a double up is the problem. So should I? Do I bother? Oh come on, dude. Well, I was trying to. I was thinking like. He probably still loses anyway, but I was kind of thinking, should I go for Icy Wind or Muddy Water there? Just so that if Mega Altaria goes down, I could probably still go Basculegion afterward, and I'm guaranteed to outspeed the Garchomp at that point. That's assuming I don't miss the Icy Wind. Okay. Maybe the last one? We'll see. Because I'm going to make a version of this team with Pelipper. So yeah, we'll see how things go with that. The only issue, all right. So at this point, I did just play one more game. I feel like this team is in desperate need of Pelipper. I think Pelipper is just very much needed, to say the least. So we go this. And then replace with Pelipper. I do want to try end on one more win if possible. So, and try to get like another use out of hawlucha. And then I'll look into Pelipper, a good Pelipper set afterward. But it'll be like off video, so. But yeah, so far I'm leaning into the Pelipper stuff. So, let's see here. We do have mouse hold. Okay. So we have mouse hold. This seems pretty good for hawlucha, actually. So I could go Basque Legion as a lead. I can go Politoed. And I can go Toxicroak, hawlucha. Or should I go Archaludon? I think Archaludon could be pretty good here. Yeah. Politoed, Basque Legion, Archaludon, hawlucha. Let's go. Alright, so. Wait, Mega Pinsir? What's he gonna do? The best play, obviously, is to Icy Wind and then go for Flip Turn onto the Sneasler. Okay. Goes for Protect, which is obvious. You want to keep your Mega alive. And then I can go right into my hawlucha. All I will say about the previous game that I edited out is that never let your hawlucha just switch in on a risk. Just don't do it. That's all I gotta say. I think Muddy Water. No, I don't want it to get the drops. So I'm gonna switch over to Archaludon, and then I can Mega Evolve and hit it with a dual Wing Beat. Goes for Quick Attack. I think I'd live a Sucker Punch though. Oh, he lives that. Goes for Kowtow Cleave. I get that defense boost. Now I go for Electro Shot. And does he risk it? Does he go for the Quick Attack? I want to high jump kick King Gambit. He does risk it, really? Okay, because I could have. The safer play would have been to just protect. And yeah. I didn't think he'd go for that play, to be honest. So now he has to decide whether to Sucker Punch or because now I'm like like with Basque Legion here. Well, no, I think you might focus the Basque Legion more. So I'm just gonna have to go for Wave Crash here. You should be oh, Focus Sash? Invisible Sash. Okay, interesting. Who does he hit here? He goes for the Basque Legion. I guess. Because he can't get rid of Archaludon. I'm gonna be honest, in this meta right now, if you're running a King Gambit, I think you may want to run a set where you have low kick, but I don't think you can afford to do so. Because Iron Head is really good. Kowtow Cleave is really strong. Sucker Punch is really good. And you're gonna need Protect, right? So it's like, maybe you can't go low kick after all, never mind. But yeah, I feel like Pelipper is definitely the needed Pokemon here to make things better. I really do like this team. I think this team can work. I do think Pelipper is the needed adjustment though, because I could probably also go Muddy Water on this if I want to. Tailwind support is crucial to this team. I know that now. It is crucial to this team, as well as Wide Guard. These two supportive moves for this team specifically is really good. I still think Politoed is good on my other rain teams because some of the rain teams I've had, I think I put in this one. There's another one I have on champions currently that I did not put on Showdown yet, but this is one of the teams that I was using that got me to a 12 win streak. This team was so good for me. Like, I can't really say who the biggest MVPs are because everybody played a pretty big role. Funny enough, Kangaskhan less so, and I think that's really because of like just not having access to Power Up Punch kind of hurt it a bit. But Corvic Knight in Rain with Tailwind support and bulk up, like you do have a risk of not having Protect, but with Rain and Leftovers Recovery, with Fake Out Pressure, with Rage Powder, Tailwind, you can honestly just go back to Will-O-Wisp, or I think I was debating even going Protect on my Volcarona at one point actually. Like you can do so much with Corvic Knight, and again, when it comes to Mega Floette teams, Corvic Knight is pretty good into them in general, and then Mirror Armor, just ignoring in things like Intimidate and just like sending Intimidates right back to Incineroar, and then with the bulk up set, like Incineroar's damage just doesn't do anything unless he uses Darkest Lariat, but again he just intimidates himself. Like, also I have this at Adamant for calc reasons, but that's for another time. Like, I love this type of team with Rain, and using one of my favorite like Rain setters, which is Politoed. It is so fun to use. So like trying to evolve this type of team for Mega Altaria, which is one of my most favorite fairy types ever, I want to try to make this work. When other formats come out where better Megas are out, I don't know if Mega Altaria will be able to keep up. I would like to think so, because like I think Cotton Guard can be pretty good, and I think because how Cotton Guard is like +3, you could potentially just be +6. So maybe it. We'll see. But I really liked that. I really like this team so far. Gonna try things out with Pelipper and see how things go. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and have a nice day. See ya.